Hey Jerry, I'm going to discuss your car. This is an injection pump that I have here sitting around for demonstration purposes, and this accesses the rack, what's called the rack, and that is an actual machined part that moves back and forth inside your injection pump and actuates the injector nozzles right here that meter the fuel, and obviously this thing moves back and forth depending upon temperature and what this electromagnet is doing and whatever the throttle setting is here in terms of the throttle, and it also works off of a vacuum demand, and plus you've got an anaerobic barometer right here that helps determine where the rack is going to be positioned. And this rack, as you can see, this thing moves back and forth. It has to move back and forth easily, but it is still attached to all kinds of goodies inside here, so it has a little resistance to it, but it has to move back and forth. Now we're going to go out and visit your car. And this is your rack right down here in situ, and it takes all my might to close it. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Alright, it takes all my might to pull it out. Now I should be able to close it like this. Barely moves. Now we currently have carburetor cleaner in here, trying to go into the rack to clean it out, to get it to free up. Next step is to remove the injection pump lines and remove the injectors, not the injectors, but the nozzles inside here, and pull them out, unstick them, and then pour more carburetor cleaner down inside here to get deep inside this unit. Right now it's not doing any good. It's moved a little bit better, but it is not anywhere close to free. If we can't do that, have to pull the pump off and send it out to get rebuilt, which takes about a month or 6 weeks or longer, depends on the rebuilder's schedule. Now then, over on the this is the cap that goes on the front of the rack. Throttle, I'm sorry, the heater valve is out. Can't see in the sunlight out here. Heater valve is out. This is inside where it goes. Now the problem is the heater lever on the dash actuates a flap, and from that flap another rod, which is the one you see down inside here, actuates the heater lever. Where this attaches is broken, so that no matter what we try to do, you can see down in here, okay, this is the flap that actually actuates the heater valve. You can see the rod attached to it right here. Okay, that rod is what actuates the heater valve. This is then attached to a lever that's down inside here, but is broken off. And we've run into this before. We have to fiberglass these things. But that's the problem in terms of the heater. Got the distributor, new cap, and wires in place, but at this point we are dead in the water until we can get the injection pump to do its thing. And you can blame the miserable fuel that we have nowadays. That stuff is just terrible swill. Makes it very difficult for these old cars.